welcome along and welcome to this first look at the Oaks. This is a map by Briscoe. It's been out a little while. I think he first contacted me about doing a first look on this actually around about Christmas time, if I remember correctly. It is now being released. It is available via itch.io, and I personally downloaded it through King Mods, going to the itch.io link. And yeah, this is actually amazing. I really like this map. All I've done is drive my Land Rover from the top of the map to the bottom of it, and it looks gorgeous. It also does something that I've wanted maps to do since FS22 started. Although it did take a while to get the download sorted when I first loaded it up. So many of the buildings and parts here require downloads from the mod hub, and so are placeable barns and bits from there that you can then download from the mod hub and use as things like Lancey Boy's English Barn Pack and bits like that, which is fantastic. Absolutely love that. So let's get into this a little bit and we'll have a look at the PDA, which is this. Now, this looks like a lot of fields with some very small ones, but it's a little bit misleading because this is a 4X map. So when you're looking at this, you need to take into account that, yes, these fields are actually a lot bigger than they initially look on this PDA. And so, for example, our largest field area cost is for field 6 is at 3.266 million to buy the biggest field on here. It's really quite expensive. I don't think field 60... Yeah, field 60 is a similar price, but it's still not the most expensive. That does go to field 6. And that is incredibly expensive to buy that. And you can imagine how big, with that kind of price, that field is. Now, the cheapest I've found, I think, is 123 down the bottom here. And we will go and have a look at this. At 37,512 for this tiny patch down here. Now, this means that there is a very good range of field prices on this map, from little bit and inexpensive up to very, very expensive. And so as your farm expands, there's not only the space to expand, but the variety of field to expand as you go, which I really like as well. Absolutely brilliant that. We have a total of 126 farmland areas on this map. So yeah, a lot of fields and a lot of farmland you can own. Field numbers, I think we got sort of 80 odd fields. Yeah, seeing 88 fields in total by the looks of things. I think on here. So plenty of fields, plenty of farmland, and plenty to play with. We're going to go and have a drive around here now and have a look at some of this map. Unfortunately, this being a 4X, I don't think we're going to make it around everything. We've got our starting area here, though. So it's got a fairly nice looking farmhouse and garage on the side with a nice lean-to barn here. Coming out onto the main road, we've got our first farmyard just here. And I haven't turned the automatic engine start off. So my landy is going to start and stop every time I get out of it. But yeah, looking at a nice shaped yard. Plenty of space, great use of the barns. And looking really nice. And these, of course, are Lancey Boy's placeable barns. I wanted to see this kind of use, as I said many times before, for placeables like this. Using them to create the map as well, making very placeable yards because of it. And yeah, absolutely loving the look of all of this. Really nice yard, this. It's great. I'm really happy to see this. And on my only downside to it is that it is a 4x map, which is a kind of map I don't normally go for because of, well, because of their size and because it makes it a little bit more difficult for people to play, because of course not available on console. This is PC only, this map, and as a result it's a little bit less accessible to my audience. But this one did deserve a look. A, it's a Norfolk map, and B, it's a gorgeous looking map. I mean, to make a 4x map that has so much detail in it takes so much time, and it's such a big amount to take on. I mean, look at this town. This town is absolutely brilliantly done. A lot of variation in the houses, a lot of variation around the whole thing, and just looks really, really nice. Now, the field that I wanted to have a look at was 123. We need to have a quick look on the map at where we are from that. I think we want to be going down here then. It's in amongst all of this area here. And in fact, I think it's round the back here somewhere. So much on this map. Really, really is amazing. Lots of placeable areas. Look at this. So a huge number of placeable areas and space to put bits for if you want to put a load of productions or anything like that in it. We've got a railway. I don't know if that's functional at all. But round the back of here, I think is area 123 somewhere. Wow, is it the other side of here? I'm kind of going through here backwards, I think. Yeah, is that it? No, that's field 88. Which in itself, that is actually quite a sizable field. Can't really see over. But that's quite a sizable field on its own. 120, area 123, I think is in the back around here, is owning this. What is this? Yeah, it's this area here, which is a fairly large shed. And that's pretty much all it is, actually. I can't see any way in or out of it at the moment. Looks like you can own this area, but I don't think... Well, these doors may be openable, but I'm not sure they are. If we have a look on the map, though, I think this is the place that I was talking about. Yeah, 123 is absolutely this area we are standing in right now. So it's a little bit weird that that is a ownable area. It is 37,000 for that. I think the placeable areas around here are purchasable. But there's, yeah, I'm not quite sure why that itself is purchasable. Maybe all of these sheds and everything do work. I mean, these look like placeable sheds that I've seen before. But none of them are functional at the moment. So it's quite possible that all of these are exactly that. This is a massive industrial area, though. And I really quite like that. I like that all of this is placed down here. All of it's grouped. And this is something about a 4X map. It does give the creator some place, some room to maneuver and put some extra stuff in if they want to. And really make a map shine. And this is no exception. It really is fully featured. We've got a lot of sell points around here. So we've got the Goldenfield grain mill over here. And then around here, we've got another sell point by the looks of things. Yeah, so we've got a sell point in there. We've got another sell point over this way here. Oh, this is the BGA. So we've got a nice big BGA down here as well. And then there's a whole load of sell points in the area that we've just come from as well. So there's a lot of places to sell. It's all grouped in a nice industrial area, and looks absolutely amazing. I mean, there's a lot of work that's gone into this to make it really, really nice, and I love it. I really do. This is a gorgeous looking map. We want to head back out this way, so out to the industrial area, which does have a nice barrier across it, and we're gonna head north from here, and we've got fields nicely in the middle of town as well, which makes for interesting stuff. Really, really gorgeous. And I'm just gonna pull this over here and just show that distance there. There is so much to this map. I mean, it's a huge, huge map, this. When you say 4X, you know, you normally... I haven't played that many 4X maps, and this one is just absolutely massive. It really is. And it feels it too. So down these nice country roads, I'm going to have to bring the camera below the tree line here to mean that we're not constantly hit by leaves, which is good to see. So many trees and a nice bit of variation in it. It doesn't look like it's been just lots of trees placed, very similar trees placed down at the same time. And what I want to go and do is, as I always try to, we'll go and have a look in the wooded area. Can't get in there from here. What about this one? Are we at the... We're not at the edge of the map, but there's no easy way into here. And we do have a little bit of variation. There's hedges all the way around. I think I would like to have seen a little bit more in here, but there are places where stuff has been done, and we've got a few plants and things, but it's a little bit more generic in here. This strikes me very much of the reason why in Oakfield... in Calmston, why there's a big field in the middle of the woods. You put too many trees in here and it kills the game. So I think that's why we got all of this gorgeous detail outside of here, and then we got the hedges around there, is for exactly that reason. You can own the woodlands, but yeah, it seems that that's been done so much so that you're maybe not working these woodlands as much, especially given the type of trees and things that are in there. Seems to be much more of a focus on the agricultural side of this map, which isn't surprising because there's a lot of it. There really is a lot of the agricultural side on this map. So coming up to a T-junction up here, I'm going to have a quick look on our map and see exactly where we're headed. So we are only halfway across the map to give you some idea of the scale. Normally this we'd be at the edge of a map on a 2X. But on here, of course, that's just not the case. It is massive. Now, that's interesting. Oh, right. So, yeah, here's an example of me getting confused by the scale. I'm standing in the churchyard. I thought the churchyard was part of this field here. It's huge. Again, I love that I mean, this is absolutely fantastic to sort of have bits and pieces like this. And come along here and find lovely details in the middle of the map. So much work has gone into this. It's incredible. Interestingly, now Cantley is somewhere that is sort of just south of the Broads. And I was expecting a much flatter map as a result. There is some elevation to this. There are some hills, and it does move up and down a little bit. So I'm quite pleased to see that. Makes for an interesting map, and I'm liking that a lot. Very easy to get lost on here. So we're going to head up this way. And I'm trying to make my way across to various sell points. So our next one is over this way over here. And we'll just follow the road down and round to this corner. So what do we have here? This is Freethorpe. And it looks like we have a sell point or a farmyard. I think this is a bale sell point. The number of bales sitting in here. Except this is a pig farm. Or is... No, this isn't. No cow pens. This is... I don't think... This is definitely a sell point. Is this... This is the animal dealer. Yes, this is the animal dealer. Oh, fantastic. I really like that. That is a very nicely set up animal dealer over this side of the map. Had confused me a little bit because I went to get those and yeah. And it only gave me cows, but I think we've only got cow sheds. So yeah, this is the animal dealer, and I really like that. That is a nice, big, well set up animal dealer. Oh. Having a collision with a Citroen on our way out. But we continue to head round, and we're going to head north from here because we want to head up to... Well, there's something up by field 50, and we're into another town as well. So many towns on this map, so many houses. But we're up here, and we want to take a turn to the right up here and see if there's something down this bottom corner. Exactly what is around here, I'm not sure, but it is right on the edge of the map over here. And this gives us a good chance to have a look at the edge of the map, which actually is not bad at all. We have... Wow, in fact, I didn't realize I was that close to it. So, yeah, kudos for that. That is a really good map edge for me to not realize that that's where I'd reached. I like that a lot. We have a sell point here, is what we have. So, oh, and another placeables area. So, yeah, there are so many placeables areas around here. So, if you don't like any of the main farmyards, you can build your own farmyard in one of the placeable areas around this map as well. Absolutely brilliant. So much playability in this map. It's really, really good. I love a map that has both playability and a good amount of detail, and this map has both of those in droves. It's so pretty in so many places. We have another, interestingly, oh, it's the other side of the hedge over there. I think there's an area around here at the back of the fuel station. Can we squeak the landy through here? Yes, we can. Yes, so looks like a farmyard actually to me. Certainly some sort of sell or purchase point is indicated around here. Oh, it's the shop. No, it's a drive-through workshop is what this is. Yes, here. Drive-through workshop. That's what this is. So it is a yard. It is a very basic yard with a drive-through workshop in it. At the back of the garage, which makes sense. Nice touch. Really nice touch. That is absolutely brilliant. Sell point over there, by the looks of it, and then up and into the town. So more detail, more houses, more absolutely amazing setup on here. So much to this map, which I am not surprised, seeing as it is a 4x map. There is a farmyard up here, so that's a farmyard you can take on if you want. So it means that all the farmyards built with placeables on here, you purchase the farmyard, you get the buildings. Just absolutely incredible map, this. So I'm going to head down this road here. Other than field sizes, which are huge, I don't think there's much more to cover. Although that looks like another farmyard in there. Yeah, in fact, I'm not going to skirt it. I was going to cut from this, but we are finding interesting things along the road. So another nice big farmyard there that you can take at the edge of field 41. Things like those stacks of bales and things are interesting. I'm never quite sure about those. If I could remove those, that would be nice. Because obviously that would be a good place for me to stack bales, if that's a place where bales have been stacked. So I like that kind of thing. What have we got down here? Another church in the middle of our fields, and yeah, this is just really, really nice, this map. I like it so much. I just try to, my trouble is, I don't know how I would play this, because a 4x map, I am going to barely scratch the surface on. I barely scratch the surface on most 2x maps that I play. A 4x is, you know, there's so much in here to play and explore and do. It's yeah, it's slightly overwhelming, I find, with this kind of map. Now we have up here a couple of items, which is why we were driving down this way. And yeah, another farmyard. In fact, it is a fuel tank that's up here. So again, looking good. Nice use of the brick barns and the lean-to sheds. We've got a few grain stores. I think those are grain stores. Yeah, this is a really, really great map. I hope what I hope from this is that Farmsim Briscoe might do something, maybe in the 2x, have it out on the mod hub, because I think the quality here certainly suggests that that would be absolutely cracking. Just really, really nice, this whole map. Wow. And I do actually like the lime, or the sort of aqua blue of the roads on this. It is, you know, they really, really stand out, and you can see where all the roads are on this map. Now, I thought I was a lot further down than I am. And no, in fact, I am. There's a combine up here that we need to go and check. But I've been getting lost. In fact, I am very lost. I think I want to be heading up this way here and around here. Yes. Nearly took a wrong turn, which is why I needed to look at the map. And there are so many things to like about this map. There really are. And does this open? It does. Look at this. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I like that a lot. There are so many nice little touches all over this map that just look wonderful. I'm slightly annoyed with myself for not being able to get around to have a look at this map earlier, because I really, really should have. And I'm feeling that even more now, in that I feel I should have had a look at this earlier. Yeah, we've got another nice big old brick barn here. Does that door open? I don't think that door does open though. Yeah, and that's the combine. So stuff is scattered a little bit. I think you do start off owning this barn and this land. Whoop. Around we go, spinning around rather fast in our defender here as we head back down the main road here, and we should end up back at our farm in a bit. Again, everything takes a little bit longer to reach on here than I expect. This for a very realistic series I think would work well. And by realistic series, I mean not running the map at 5 times. You are going to be taking a lot of time to do the fields of the size they are on here, because even the small fields are big. So yeah, I think it's a gorgeous looking map. It really is. I think a multiplayer play on it would be great, because there's multiple farms and you're probably going to need some sort of collaboration in order to get through everything. Right, shall we have a look at what equipment you start here in New Farmer? So a fair amount of equipment, as you might expect. 2 medium tractors, an Axion 810 and a Fendt 714 Vario. Large tractors, you've got the John Deere 7R270. Harvesters, you've got the Trion, Class Trion 730. Cars, you start with a Mahindra Retriever. Trailers, you get a Cramp Half Pipe HP 20 and a Class Carrot 140 TD. Headers, you've got the Class Combo Flex 1080 for the Trion. You start with the Kverneland Eco Mat Plow. Cultivators, you got a Kuna Prolander 7500. Disc harrows, you've got an Agromass BTC 50H. Power harrows, you've got a Kuhn HR 6040 RCS. Seeders is the Vatstad Rapide A800S. Rollers, you've got a Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Fertilizer spreaders, an Amazon ZATS 3200. Mowers, Sep Nutsel F240. Balers, you've got a Class Quadrant 5300 FC square baler. You get a Quickie Q7M front loader. Header trailer, you've got the Nardi N6040 for the Trion's header. And weights, you've got a John Deere pickup 1800, a 10 Winkle Pack 1500, and a Class W 900. So all in all, I'm quite impressed with that equipment setup. Seems to be fairly good for the size of fields and how you're starting off. So that's all really quite good. I'm impressed by this map. I really am. It is a gorgeous 4X map. It is a Norfolk map, which is always something that I like to see, and it's so playable. So much of Farm Sim's playability has been built into this map. I really love it. It's absolutely fantastic. So there is a link to the itch.io in the description. Go check this out. Give it a try. I think it's a fantastic map. And yeah, kudos to Farm Sim Briscoe. You have created a cracking map here. But with that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.